Would you like to learn how to make a delicious shrimp etouffee just like this? You would? Good. Because in this episode of the Lisa D's Delight Show, I'm going to show you how to do it.
Lisa D Delight.
Okay, let's get started by chopping up some onions, some celery, multicolored bell peppers, and cherry tomatoes. Now let's make us a little seafood stock. Homemade is always best. I'll put a recipe above on how to make homemade seafood stock. But I also want to share with you a cheat code to some quick and easy seafood stock. Just take a little of that better than bouillon fish base and mix it with some hot water, and that makes for a super flavorful seafood stock. Now let's work on our roux. My pot is on medium-low heat, and I added some butter and some avocado oil. Avocado oil has a high smoke point, so less chance to burn the roux. And the butter is added for flavor. A roux is a thickening agent that we use in soups and stews. It's a combination of equal parts fat and flour. Some get intimidated by making roux, but it's really not that difficult. The key is that you have to watch it real good. Like, you can't even walk away. You have to constantly continue to whisk it, because if you don't, it can burn easily. I apologize for the poor view. My production team sucks. You just can't get good help these days. This right here would be what they call a white roux, but we want to keep whisking for about 10 minutes or so until we reach a peanut butter color roux or a blonde roux. Something like this. Now we want to turn the fire off for a minute so that we can add the Holy Trinity or the veggies. Turn off the fire and be careful, because the veggies have water in them, and when you add them to the pot, it could splash and burn you. And nah, man, it ain't my fault. Now add some leeks to the party as well, but that's optional since you think you grown. Turn the fire back on, this time to medium heat. Give it a really good stir, and then add in some garlic. Stir again and get everything all nice and well combined. And next, add in the tomatoes. Stir it up some more, and then find you some Cajun seasoning, or you can use Creole seasoning. Get it on in and stir once more. Now let all this deliciousness cook down for about 5 minutes or so, and then add in the seafood stock. The ingredient list and measurements and such will be in the description box below. Now add a little red pepper and some more Cajun seasoning to the party, as well as some smoked paprika. And next I'm going in with some herbes de Provence, or you could just use Italian seasoning. Mix well once more, and then find you some, why in the world would they name it that sauce? We're adding depths of flavor here. Also add in some tomato paste, as well as 2 bay leaves. Give that a good stir, and then I'm going in with some Lawry's seasoned salt. But always taste as you go and adjust the seasonings to your preference. Let this come to a boil, reduce the heat to low, cover the pot, and let it simmer while we work on our shrimp. My frying pan is on medium high, and I have some butter in the pan. And I'm going to add some better than bouillon lobster base to the pan to season up my shrimp, because that stuff is fire. It's super flavorful and it works well on all seafood. But it does have plenty of sodium, so be careful of that. I'm also adding some Old Bay, and that is it. Shrimp is a delicate seafood, and it doesn't require a lot of seasoning. I turned off the fire. We only want to cook the shrimp for about 1 minute, just pre-cooking it because it's going to continue to cook when we add it to the etouffee. And overcooked shrimp can become rubbery, and we don't want that. The etouffee has been simmering for 30 minutes, and it's now done. So I turned off the heat, and I added the shrimp, and I'm going to cover the pot, and the shrimp will continue to cook from the residual heat for about 2 minutes or so. And after that, it's done. And once plated, it can look something like this.
Lisa D Delight.
My God, forever. Won't he do it? Yes, he will, all the time. This shrimp etouffee was so good, like really flavorful and comforting. You would have thought I was from Louisiana, baby. My family really enjoyed it. And guess who else enjoyed it? Guess who decided to come back to work? Chief Tasting Officer Mace, you want to taste the shrimp etouffee? How is it? You like it? You approve? Is it good? Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the recipe. After all, I was just trying to help your palate. God bless you. Bye.